Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome to Grayman Industries, and today we're going to be going over how to paint your weapon system and why you'd want to. So, if you like this video, click like. If you want to see more, click subscribe. And if you have a comment of what you want to see, leave it down in the comment box. So let's get to it. Little history about me. I was in the Marine Corps. That's kind of where I picked up these trades to paint weapons, and hopefully I'll be able to pass them on to you. So, why would you want to paint a weapon? Let's get down to it. Most people paint it because they think it looks cool, and there's no problem with that. Now, if it's mission essential, then you got to think about certain things: where you're going, what environment you're going to be in, and what time of year you're going to be there. Main purpose of painting a weapon is to break up the outline against your body, because a big black stick kind of stands out in whatever environment you're in. Black is not a common color in nature. So you want to kind of break up the outline. There's a few methods you can use. You could use tiger stripes, you could use blotches, you could use plants nearby to spray paint over and leave that outline of whatever plant. That's more common in tropical areas. So for me, I live more in a kind of greener desert style. So for my latest weapon, I painted it green with the fish scales. And for a fish scale technique, I just used a laundry basket. So what I can recommend, pick up a few of the camouflage colors from Walmart. I'll go over what I have. It's just from Rust-Oleum. Maybe pick up a few old GI mags or any other type of just blank steel that you can practice on, and figure out a pattern that works for you and works for your environment. So I got a few here. And I just practiced, you can see the dark green with the light green tiger stripe and fish scale technique. That's what I kind of tried to do on this Smith & Wesson 9mm. It is unloaded. It came out, because it is such a small gun, it does kind of just look like one color, especially on camera. I did go over with just squirts of tan in here to kind of break it up as well. But few things to think about before you paint your weapon: mask off the sights, mask off anything you don't want to be painted. So I took out the barrel, I taped all the inside right here, and I taped inside the barrel down here. Trigger guard, trigger, all that, I don't mind getting painted. Few things. The worse you are at painting, the better it looks. Don't really care about this, is the best advice I could give you. If you're trying for small little details, it's not going to show up. If you're a car painter, just throw everything you know out the window if you're used to painting cars. You want this gun to look beat, abused. You just want to break up the outline of it. And the less perfect it is, the better it looks. And as it wears and ages, as you can see with this one, it looks even better. So more use it gets, better it looks. So let's get into what paint I use. So I picked up this Rust-Oleum camouflage paint from Walmart. I picked up every color they had: dark green, dark brown, light green, and tan. Started with an even coat of the dark green spray paint, making sure there's no drips or runs, and letting it dry 15 minutes in between each coat. Following up with the mesh and doing the tiger stripe technique with the light green, and following that up with some tan blotches by just spraying here and there with it. I followed that up with just dusting it with the light green again to kind of darken up the tan. Moving on to the top of the weapon, doing the same pattern with the light green, tan, and dark green, just randomly placing little spots over the netting and then dusting it with the light green to kind of dull it down. Here's the end result. You can see the sample magazine to the right, which I spray painted with the dark green and light green and fish scale. Here's the other side. It matches the environment that I'm around. I hope this video helped. Just remember, if you don't like it, you could always retry and repaint it and just paint over what you have. It'll add a nice layering.